What's up, everybody? This is Investing Sensei here to bring another episode in the series of how many shares of a certain company do you need to own to make $1,000 a month, even $100 a month, and also $100 every single week. So we will make those calculations. These are really fun to make. You guys do let me know the actual companies you guys want me to cover. So all of these are actually suggestions from you guys. So if there's a company you want me to do that you don't see on the list, let me know. I'll be happy to add it. Or it's a company I have not covered in the past, I'll be definitely happy to add it as well. In this video towards the end, we will actually go over the dividend yield. So we'll see when the best opportunity was to actually enter the company for the most dividend yield, or the highest dividend yield here. But the one on the list that we will be doing today, guys, is PSEC, Prospect. So if we actually jump over here to Seeking Alpha, you'll see that it is PSEC, Prospect Capital Corporations, currently trading about $6.85. Let's go ahead and actually pull up a little bit about the company profile just so we can get a feel of what they do. So Prospect Capital Corporation is a business development company. It specializes in middle market, mature mezzanine finance, later stage emerging growth, leverage buyouts, refinancing, acquisitions, recapitalization, turnaround, growth capital development, capital expenditures, and subsidiary debt tranches of collateralized loan obligations, cash flow term loans, marketplace lending, and bridge transactions. So they do quite a lot. Let's go ahead and read this last sentence here. It also makes real estate investments, particularly in multifamily residential real estate asset class. So they do quite a lot. If we look at the sector, it's in the financial sector industry, asset management and custody banks. It doesn't actually show the employees here. It was founded in 2004, and then if you were interested in looking at the investor relationship or just checking out more about them, you can actually go to prospectstreet.com. But if we go back over here to the top, guys, again, it's trading around $6.85. If we actually look over here, we can look at the year to date. They are down about 19.70%. And then 1 year, they're actually down 17.07%. On the 5 year, they're actually up 7.70%. So that's pretty decent. 10 years, they're actually down 42.39%, which is typically not good here, especially for the capital appreciation. If we look at the total since they've actually been publicly traded, they've been down 53.40%. They started around trading around $15 or so, so it's actually gone down in value there. If we look at the 52-week range, lowest they've traded has actually been $6.10, so they're getting close towards that end. Highest they've traded in the 52 weeks has been $9.06. If we look at the EPS, is 0.85, PE 8.11. Dividend rate is 72 cents, and then dividend yield is actually 10.51%. Market cap's $2.71 billion market cap, so a small market cap there. If we look over here, guys, to the dividend scorecard, again, they're in the financial sector is what this shows. If we look at the dividend summary here, they're actually at 10.51%. Is dividend yield quite a high dividend yield? It seems not very maintainable. It could be a dividend trap. Definitely you would need to look more into this. I am not invested in this company. This was a suggestion from a subscriber that they wanted me to cover, so just because I'm making this video, don't assume I am invested in it. Annual payout is 72 cents, so for the full year they pay out 72 cents. Payout ratio is 83.72%, and then the 5-year CAGR is actually a negative 5.91%. Potentially they could have done a dividend cut here. dividend growth is actually 0 years. And then if we look here, they do pay on a monthly frequency. They do pay about 6 cents every single month. So this is probably a company I'm not very interested in, but let's go ahead and crunch the numbers and see how much you would need to actually own in this company if this was a potential investment for you. So first thing, guys, I'm going to pull up the calculator, which you guys see. Let's go ahead and calculate how much would you need to own of this company to make $1,000 a month. So we want to make $1,000 a month. You would actually multiply that times 12. There's 12 months in a year. So for the full year, we actually need to make $12,000. You're actually going to take the 12,000 divided by the 72 cents, the annual payout. So 0.072. This is actually going to give us the total number of shares we need to own to make $12,000 a year. If we scroll up here, guys, you can actually multiply the actual shares times the share price, and this would give you the total amount needed to have invested to $114,166 that you'd have to invest currently at the current moment, and then you would be making about $1,000 a month. Again, this is a really high dividend yield, so you could potentially get a dividend cut, so you'd have to be careful about that. A quick way to calculate this is if you actually go down here, do 12,000 that we need to make a year, divide that by the dividend yield, so 0.1051, and that would give you roughly about 114,000 as well. Let's do the other one, guys, which is actually making $100 every single month. I think typically this one is the little bit more achievable one. So you multiply $100 times 12 because there are 12 months in a year. So 1,200 is what we need to make for the full year. You're actually going to divide that by the annual payout, so 72 cents. And you need to make about $1,666. You could actually take the previous answer and just divide it by 10, and that would give you the result. But since we're just calculating it, we're just going to go ahead and do the whole process. Multiply that, so these are the shares times the share price, $6.85. And you need to own about $11,416 invested in this company. And then if we look here, guys, just a quick way to calculate this again, 1,200 divided by the dividend yield. That's a quick way to calculate. You'll get a rough estimate of $11,417. Let's go ahead and do the last one, guys, which is actually making $100 every single week. That would be pretty awesome. So you actually want to make $100 every single week. There's 52 weeks in a year, so we need to make roughly about $5,200 for the year. You're going to divide that by the annual payout. So we're going to do, and I accidentally typed 0. We can't divide by 0, guys. So you're going to actually divide 0.072. Oops. It's hard to see my keyboard here, but yeah, you divide this. So that's roughly what you'll need to own is 7,222 shares of this company. You can multiply that times the share price, so $6.85. That will give you roughly about $49,472 that you'd have to invest in this company. And then a quick way to calculate this again is 5,200 divided by the dividend yield, and that gives you about $49,476. So pretty quick way to calculate that. Again, I'm not invested in this company. Let me know in the comment section if you are invested, and why. If you are invested for the long term, I'll be interested to hear your thoughts on this. But let's go ahead and actually do the last part, which is looking at the dividend yield. So this will tell us when the best opportunity was to enter the company with the best dividend yield. So right here, this is the dividend yield. As you'll see when I go around, it'll fluctuate. So typically right here, it's been trading around 10-11%. 2019 and 2020 crash, it did spike up to like 17, 18, almost 19%, and then it's been going down, and potentially because the share price has gone actually up. I'm not sure here, but it looks like best opportunity was back in 2020, and right now it's actually trading at its most lowest values here. It's actually been going, the dividend yield has been going up a little bit slightly, because it was trading around 8%, 9%. But yeah guys, this is actually all I have for you guys. If you stuck all the way to the very end, consider subscribing with that bell notification. If you have not done so already, we're trying to reach 9,000 subscribers, so definitely help me out. Drop a big thumbs up on the video, and this is actually all I have. Let me know in the comment section if there's a new company you want me to cover that I don't have on the list or I haven't covered previously. I will talk to you guys later. Take care, stay safe out there. Bye guys.